Let me congratulate first all of you that you have got the IIT, which is very prestigious and international repute organization. You must be knowing the history of IIT. The first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. This is the vision of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He thought that if you want to make the progress, then there must be an institution of international repute. In old days, you must be knowing the Harvard University, Caltech, Stanford University, then all the topmost university of US, and before that, UK, Cambridge University and Oxford University. You must be knowing all those things, Albert Einstein, Newton's and all, Maxwell equation you must be knowing, Maxwell. In those days, only these two universities, which were very good, Oxford University and Cambridge University. Later on, this US started the new university like Oxford University, like Stanford University, Harvard University, Caltech. And I want to tell you one story when I had visited the Stanford University. Anyone, what is the story, what is the history of Stanford University? Mr. Stanford has got one son, and he wanted to get the admission in Harvard University. So he had gone with his son. But you know, in the east part of US, if you are not well dressed, that is very important. If you are not well dressed, and in other part like California and all, if you are in this dress, no problem. But in Harvard University, you must be very well dressed. So, but Mr. Stanford's son was not knowing all those things. He went in casual way. So he had not been selected in Harvard University. With that motivation, his father thought that now I am going to set up a university which will be better than Harvard University at least. With that mission, he set up in order to get the education of his son, he set up the Stanford University. And see the mission of a person who changed the scenario. Now you will find, all of you will go after BTech to US, and you will find that some of the department is better, Stanford, better than Harvard University. So that mission, now you have already come in that rank. But if you join the IIT, then you're basically the thinking, one of the things, motivation and determination. These are very, very important in IIT culture. In IIT, you have to get up early in the morning, and all students will work up to 2 or 3. But again, your class will be started at 8:25. So you can see, you have to have the habits of sleeping. You know, you have to work out up to 2 or 2:30, something like that. You will see, again, your class will start morning 8:20 or something like that. So this first change you will find in IIT. And you will get all the facilities. All the facilities you will get, very good environment you will get, all the other facility you can say in your room, you will get internet facility, everything you will get that IIT will give you. And there only you have to interact with the faculties. Library hour will be there, you can study in the library, no problem, you can interact and all those things. So that will little, you know, you are shifting from this place to that place. But you should know all those things before joining the IIT. You should know the IIT culture. Like here, you know, I understand in Rajasthan, you are talking sometimes Hindi and sometimes English. But in IIT, it is mandatory that you have to speak in English. So be prepared for that. Because maybe in Hindi region, sometimes you will not have habit to speak in English. But that is must. So now you have time 1 month. You must speak among your friends in English. So that you will not feel any suffocation. It's very, very, very important. This is one of the things that you have to learn. Speaking in English, no one will speak in Hindi there. You have to speak throughout, you have to speak in English. This is very important. And all those things that you have done in coaching, that is why I was talking your Burma sir, and he has given sufficient, you know, practice. All Sunday you are giving the test and all those things. So that will not be a problem for you. But these habits you have to inculcate. Sleeping habit, getting up early in the morning. These are the very important things that you have to inculcate in your personality. And I wish that after passing your BTech, I know, right now you are asking all those things. After BTech, what I will do? But I will give you my email address and found that time you will tell, sir, whatever you have told during that time. Mostly, it does not mean that you will prefer to go outside. And after that, you can come back to country to serve the nation. But first of all, you have to see the world. You have to see the world in what is going on in California Institute of Technology, what is going on in MIT, what is going on in Stanford University. These are the things you have to think. You must be knowing Feynman, name of Feynman you must have heard in physics, is it not? So he got the Nobel Prize, is it not? He got the Nobel Prize on classical electrodynamics. And he got the opportunity to join the Princeton University where Albert Einstein was there. But you know, he had not joined. Why? Anyone can tell? You should read also all these things. Suppose you are interested in electrical engineering, you have to see these things. So why he has not joined? Simply that he wanted to be in the company of students. He does not want to be in only research. Because a professor can learn many things from the students, and that was the statement. And I think those who have not purchased the book, a lecture series by Feynman. Have you heard? Yes. You must read before entering the IIT. Lecture series by Feynman, volume 1st, volume 2nd, and volume 3rd. Completely, that is purely physics, not mathematics at all. Whatever you want to think, you have to think in terms of physics. Then you can apply the mathematics, that is the tools by which you will learn. But physics is important. So I will advise you, before going to the IIT, you must purchase the lecture series, volume 1st, volume 2nd, volume 3rd by Feynman. And all books you are knowing, Halliday and Resnick and all those things, that is knowing. But these books are very important. And I know, I don't think whether you are knowing or not, Berkeley series. No? In IIT, you have to go to, you can see, I think, Kota, I have asked in one bookshop, that is available actually, one of bookshop, or you can ask. Before entering IIT, these two books you must purchase. Berkeley series, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3 and all things will be there, where you will learn. And also electrodynamics by Griffith, where you will understand the Maxwell equation. All the laws you have studied already, Ampere's law, Biot-Savart law and all, the application will be there. The combined equation will be there. So, Berkeley series and these two, there you will learn all those things. But why not you are going before that? Now you have time, 15-20 days. So you can stop that. So that you will know. Any other question?
Sir, anything that you would like them, not to do, to remember always? Anything you would advise them?
Yeah, one very important thing is that you must be knowing the three things you must follow, A, B, C. What is A? That is association. A stands for association. Suppose if I want to know about you, I will ask first, who are your friends? If I can know about your friend, I can know about you. Association makes the difference. So very careful, association. Association is very important. And that you have to be very careful. In IIT, you have to be very careful association. You must have a good friend. You must make the good friends. You must interact with the faculties. Saturday, Sunday, you have to interact with the faculty. Sometimes you can go to his house. They are very liberal, you will see, and you will enjoy. IIT culture, you will enjoy. So, association is very important. Association with the friends, association with the books, association with the place, association with the pictures. So, these are the basic things that you have to see. And I know, I am sure that this is the Indian ethics, which is very famous in the world. When once Radhakrishnan was giving the lecture in Oxford University, very few will be knowing that. There one of the professor was giving the lecture. And then Radhakrishnan, after that Radhakrishnan had given the lecture. And then the director of that institute told, sir, although our mother tongue is English, but we cannot compare your English with us. And see the status. Radhakrishnan, you must be knowing. So, English, if you want to do anything, English must be very, very strong. And then you will learn. I know in 4 years you will inculcate the habits and all those things. And then only you will be able to sustain in US and any other country, developing country. Why I am telling? Because you are from this region, Hindi belt region. So that is very important. Communication should be very strong. Very, very strong. So that is, now time is there. You must read all those things, all the good books. Stephen Hawking, all the biography, autobiography of the scientist and engineer. Anyone is knowing Mashalkar? Have you heard? Raghunath Mashalkar? He was the Director General of CSIR. Anyone tell me the full form of CSIR? CSIR. Sometimes I told Verma, sir, I will take the lecture in coaching also. My daughter is here. So these are very important, at least anyway. See, these are the national and international repute organization, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. And I know out of this 10, 20, I am telling just now that you will prefer for higher education. You are going to do something in the field of research. Otherwise, you will not be satisfied. That is the IT culture. In IT culture, in 4 years, after 4 years, you will think that the more you will be knowing, the more you would like to know. You will prefer to go. And not telling that some students, I don't know who told that I will not go outside. Who told? It does not mean that you are not loving our country. You will love more when you go outside. And there you will work double. You will inculcate all the other habits that you have not seen in India. First Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, that he set up the IIT, 5 IIT. Why? Where he was there, anyone can tell from where he has got the 10th? Harrow Public School, Harrow Public School. His father Motilal Nehru has got the vision. Understand? He got the vision that my son will do. That time Cambridge was there only. So he got the 10th degree from Harrow Public School and then joined Trinity College. Understand? And there he understood. At that time many English boy was telling that he is from India. He was not active in politics, sports, but in subject also. So he understood all those things, and that is why you can understand the vision of one person. When I had gone to California, 70% students in Silicon Valley were from India. Intel. Anyone can tell the full form of Intel? Anyway, I am happy that in coaching, that is sort of, I will ask also, these are the things you have to learn. Intel. No one? No one? Integrated electronics. The full form Intel is integrated electronics. When I had gone to California, I had visited the Intel. Anyone? Intel head office is California, San Jose. You can very well join over there. That is why if you are interested in electrical engineering, you have to work on thin film. After passing your BTech, you have to work on thin film. You have to make the thin film on which you can develop the memory. That is the aim that that you should possess. Not like after BTech, because you are cream now. All these students are cream. Who got this position within 100 is not easy. So you are the cream of the nation. You have to think the nation. You are the future of India. You are the future of India. Not only you are representing Kota. When Kalpana Chawla was taking the spin in the year 2001, I was taking the lecture in the class. Understand what she told? Anyone can tell? Kalpana Chawla, when she was taking the spin, she told that I are not belonging to one country or other country, one state to other state, because the whole universe, she was taking the spin and that types of. And not only that, she was carrying the magazine in which her teacher's name was there. So you must love your teacher. Due to that, you are going to join the IIT Bombay. This is the first guru, teacher. So you never forget. Always, if you get any good thing, talk to your professor. Understand? These are the things. Kalpana Chawla, we are not belonging to one state to other state, one boundary to another boundary. That is very important. The whole world is one family. That types of vision you must possess. That types of vision should be there. After simply, anyone can tell from where she has done BTech? Kalpana Chawla? No lady, any lady was there, na? One Gupta? She had gone? She was not Haitian, understand? She was not Haitian. Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh. And then she had got the MTech and PhD from Colorado University. And then she joined the NASA. So that types of vision, these are the things you must read. Like all the brief history of time. Have you heard the name of the book? Who has written? Stephen Hawking. These are the books. Before going IIT, you read brief history of time. Very, very good selling book. You must study the autobiography of Stephen Hawking. See, physically unable, you must be knowing. But see, so only nothing. Only your internal. The internal thing is very important. What you are thinking. Now your next aim, now within 1 to 100 you have got. Is it not? Now next aim, you should get the President Medal in IIT. This is the first and foremost thing you must possess. President Medal you must be knowing. Who will get the average, all the branches top position? He will get the President Medal. My two students, as I am telling, I have already informed. Professor Agassi's son, President Medal. They got the President Medal. And now they are working in US. They are in the race of Nobel laureate. So that types of vision should be there. You are from Pune? Mumbai where? Vikhroli. Have you visited IIT? Huh? Have you gone to that side, CSIR or RSIC?
No, I had visited during Tech Fest only.
Only
four
Tech
times.
Fest only.
The exhibit.
Yeah. So you will get, IIT Bombay has got very good international exposure. Every week you will get some lecture by eminent professor. You know, Narayan Murthy you must be knowing. You know from where he has done BTech and MTech and in which branch? That is why you have to read. That is why. No. First he has done only BE from Mysore University in electrical engineering. For your kind information. And then he had joined IIT Kanpur for MTech. Like that, one professor, like this is the situation, one professor from US, he was on sabbatical leave in Kanpur, IIT Kanpur. Then he was just giving the speech like this, then Narayan Murthy went and he had listened. What he was telling, if you want to do something, you have to do the research. And then he had mentioned the name of the journal. Then immediately, Narayan Murthy had gone to the library, IIT Kanpur, and then he had seen that journal, and then he had read, and then see the completely change from electrical engineering to software. See, the one person, that lecture changed the scenario, which became, you must be knowing now, changed the future of the country, our country. So you never know. That is the potential in research. Now, I am sure that after 4 years, you will not be satisfied. So you will go for higher education. All of you will go and will be thinking for research. Without research, you will not be satisfied. Any other question? And always remember our ethics, Indian ethics. That is very important. When I had visited some of my students in DC, Washington, their boss given very nice comment that we are happy and we are learning many things from the students. The basic things like Gita. How many of you have read Gita? Anyone can tell some line in Gita from Mumbai? Huh? No? These are the things you have to inculcate. These are very, very important. That will help you. When Vinita William, no? What is her name? Sunita William. His father completely taught the Gita. Gita will give you the confidence. You will not do any other work, any other nonsense thing, what I mean to say. So that also you have to inculcate. Some of the basic ethics, Indian ethics. Visited to Japan, very nice it is written. You must be knowing, it was written on the main building in Japan. I had gone to Tokyo, I had gone to Osaka, I had gone to all the important city in Japan. That is called Science City in Sukowa. So that is very important. And Sukhartini kuto vidya, vidyarthini kuto sukham. Sukharti tejitva vidyam, vidyarthi tejitva sukham. Means, सुख चाहने वाले को विद्या कहाँ और विद्या चाहने वाले को सुख कहाँ. जो सुख चाहता है विद्या को छोड़ दे, जो विद्या चाहता है सुख को छोड़ दे. It does not mean that you will not enjoy. You will enjoy. But अभी जो 4 years, whatever you are going to inculcate the habits in terms of habits, habit also play a very important role. These are the educational achievements. But in the long run, and many Americans were thinking that Indians are very strong in ethics. So some of the important things like Gita, also some of the line you must know, that will give you your personality, the inbuilt personality. That is very, very important. Knowledge with Shraddha. Knowledge है, विनय होना बहुत जरूरी है. विनयशील इज बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. ऐसी अपने में संस्कृत में है विद्या ददाति. Anyone can tell? Vinyam. And then next step? And then? बड़ा अच्छा है. विद्या विनय देगा. विनय जब आ जाएगा, विनयशील हो जाओगे, पात्र बन जाओगे. और जब पात्र हो जाओगे तो उससे तुमको धर्म होगा. और जब धर्म करोगे तो अपने ये आ जाएगा. मनी विल फॉलो. दैट इज नॉट द मेन थिंग. बट इफ यू टेल ऑल दोज थिंग्स इन यूएस आफ्टर पासिंग योर बीटेक फ्रॉम मोस्टली विल ज्वाइन IIT Bombay, you have to do that. You have to see that thing. And one of the important line I want to tell you, everybody must be knowing Sarpalli Radhakrishnan. He was the vice chancellor of Banaras Hindu University, and then he became the vice president, and then he became the president. He was the ambassador in Russia. then he had proved, then an academician can do anything, whatever they want. And when he had gone to US, that time President Kennedy was there. Have you heard Kennedy? So one early in the morning, what President Kennedy asked Radhakrishnan, and before that, when he wanted to bring from airport, what statement was there? His statement was like that, I am going to receive the philosopher of India, not President of India. See, philosopher of India, that capacity, you must know all those things. And one early in the morning, Kennedy told, Dr. Sahab, this is very extremely cold, how you will go for morning walk? What he replied, anyone can tell? He replied that we cannot change the natural events, but we can change our attitude towards that. What is happening in nature, that is not in our control, but we can change our attitude. If I want to go early in the morning, I will go, no one can stop. Is it not? So these are the things that you remember, the Indian ethics. In the early 20th century, you must be knowing the name of the physicist. Can you tell me some of the name of the physicist? Early 20th century from India? C.V. Raman. Meghnad Saha. And most important, Satyendranath. You know how you have heard Satyendranath Bose? What he has done? Bose Einstein. Einstein was, you must be knowing Albert Einstein. So he was giving the equation and all those things. But when come in the case of this statistics, Bose, that is what. So many way you can do. But Bose had written one very nice fermions, Fermi statics. It is called Fermi statics. So he had sent the paper to the Albert Einstein, and the Albert Einstein had seen the paper, and he was extremely became happy, and he had replied. Not only replied, that paper was accepted, and through that paper Albert Einstein had understood the Indian brains, and the name is given Bose-Einstein theory, not Einstein-Bose theory. When I had visited in Berlin, I had seen him embrace Satyendranath Bose like that. So I am sure that you will do in that way, some way, so that our nation, this quota, the coaching institute will feel proud. So these are the certain things. There are so many things. So sometimes meet, sometimes talk on phone. I will motivate. A professor should be first motivator. It should be facilitator and then teacher. So thank you very much. So keep all those things, whatever in short time I have uttered, keep all those things. Make winner seal, बहुत important. Winner seal is very important. Knowledge with श्रद्धा, अपने आप आ जाएगा. Everything will come automatically. Don't forget God. 0 बहुत है, उसके पहले 1 लगा दो तो उसका वैल्यू क्या हो जाता है. You will do that God has given, but you remember the ethics. That whatever you are doing, blessing from parents, blessing from teachers, blessing from God. Thank you.